there so you don't hit stop by accident. So right now, our stream has just gone live, but they can't hear us because we don't have a mic set up on this one.
Skaven master?
Yep. I set that up ahead of time. And then I will go ahead and look at, you can start with tripod cam. We will start there. Now, I can't say hi to everybody because I don't have that on the screen. So you have to say hi.
I got it.
And maybe while you're doing that, switch to GoPro cam because you know they can see you on it. And we're live.
Reynolds! Lisa Hardens!
Hi everybody! Let's say hi first.
Hello!
Hi!
Van Gogh! We're Pass! Ken Zarish! Larry Hughes! Ron Chef! Alice Meyer! Hello from Munich! It's me! Hello from Pass!
Florio!
Ken Zarish! Hey guys! Mike Inez! Sean Davies! Chad Smith! Mike Chesnowski! Is there an echo? Echo. They're saying there's an echo.
Hey.
Okay.
I don't know what is an echo. I bet I can fix it. That'll be my mouse. And how about that echo now, guys? Is there still an echo? Or did we fix it?
Okay. Sesco Subs, Creepers, Chad Smith. Give me a heads up,
Hello.
guys. How's our sound?
Yeah.
Fixed.
We
Thank
want
you,
to make
Lisa.
sure that we fix that echo.
What'd you do?
So we were getting audio from the tripod camera,
Gotcha.
and I killed that. So there we are.
Got it. Okay, guys. Thank you for your patience. We have had technical adventures tonight.
Yes.
Yes, whoa, ankles galore. Hyena Haas, yes. We are, so thank you for your patience as we work through this. Let's see, GoPro, it's our, GoPro is dead. Hang on guys, stay with me. This volume is very low, sound is very low, Cam.
You just kind of talk quiet. So, oh, you know what? Depends on. See that slider for volume? Turn it all the way up.
Where?
See where the audio is moving?
Yes.
There's a slider right under it.
Right here, scrubber bar?
Yep.
Test, 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 test.
Yeah, just crank it all the way. They'll say it's too loud.
Are we better now? Give me a sign, guys. How's our sound now?
And then go to tripod cam and see if its volume is all the way up. Yes.
Yes.
And looks like.
GoPro is out, but we're just gonna leave that alone.
Okay.
That is good. Great. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Very good. This is. Thank you for your patience, everyone. This is. We've had some. we've had some adventures here, adding in new cameras, working on upgrades in the video. So thank you for your patience and your feedback because that is helping us. Cat be jumping. Yes, that's Jenkins. She's in with us tonight. That is actually helping us to have a better idea. Hi Lisa. No, that's new to new cat. That's Jenkins. That's the general. She is named after Worlds of Warcraft's Leroy Jenkins. She is the cat who Ellen still does not believe that she jumped in my car, but she did. He doesn't believe me.
No, I don't
She
think that's
did.
I don't think that's how that.
Leroy
I don't think that's how I got
Jenkins.
another cat.
That's right, Ron. Yes, we are on late, Anthony. We have been working on some technical things tonight, and we still wanted to go live for a little bit. It's very helpful that you guys are giving us some feedback, because really, until we go live, a lot of times we don't even have any idea if it's not loud enough, if there's an echo. So thank you for being a part of this testing process. She is pretty. She's a beautiful cat. She is. I want to see Jenkins. Do you mind if Show
move the
her.
tripod camera.
Tripod camera. She is a very pretty cat.
I can move it.
Yeah. And she's just a
There you go.
tripod camera. A little higher. So right there she is. She is a little over 1 year old, and she's the youngest pet no, she's not the youngest anymore. Pup's the youngest. She is absolutely in charge of this entire place. So she and Jones are homies. She is a very sweet cat. She's also rotten. Okay. Getting back to
There.
table cam.
Doggos.
There's doggos. Our doggos are in the house. Jones will be in later. He told me. Stacy goes, chickens!
Okay.
Yes, we love Jonesy too. Okay, back to table cam. So what are we working on tonight?
I am making a Skaven mask, so we are trimming this mask up so that I can get it painted.
Mike Dinette says she looks like she was reading chat. Thank you, Philly G. Our dogs are exhausted. It's been a very full day. Hey, Rodney. Thank you he says, thank y'all for the awesome Krampus. He's much appreciated.
Well, you just happen to win.
Thanks, Stacy, for drawing your name. Seth Ashley, hello.
Jenkins, did you just need to be on table cam? You think table cam needed to see your butt?
Here she comes. But
With this?
look it.
How many people are on the white?
Tonight we have, so far, 43 people on. Hyena Hoss, what are you guys' favorite parts of Coraline? I've never seen Coraline.
I've never seen, do you mean the movie Coraline? I've never seen it actually. Yeah. I think the spider mom lady in it looks neat. You know, I've seen pictures of the lady, the creature. That's the camera, don't rub the camera.
Tina says, black kitties are very special. She is a very special little cat.
She's moving the camera around.
She's a puzzle manager.
Go ahead and put it on tripod cam. Try to keep a balance of face and stuff.
There it is. Tripod cam.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Okay.
Now, is my face visible now? Or do I have to move it forward?
I can see you.
Okay.
Hi, Jones.
And then Jonesy has made it in.
Jonesy is here. So we
What's up,
have
Bones Jones?
Jones, Jenkins, and the pups. It sounds like a rock group.
So here is the Skaven mask itself, latex, and then I'm trimming it right now.
Megs, I pop in for the pets now. Masks are secondary.
I hear you.
Yes, Jonesy is here. Danny Flannery, I would like a Wrinkles the Clown mask. Would you be willing to make one of those for me to purchase?
Okay, so you don't know. I'm not big on clowns per se, just because there's so many. I don't know who Wrinkles is. I bet if it's like a known character, probably someone else out there already makes the mask. And yeah, so I would rather not because someone else is already doing it. I bet. I can help you find one if you would like, but I don't do a lot of clowns. I prefer to do original monsters, lore monsters that are pretty rare, and there aren't a lot of masks about them.
Philly G says, Ginger Talker, I have one of those too. Yeah, he's a mouthy thing. Danny Flannery says, no one makes them.
Well, send me a message on stiltbestudios@gmail.com. Maybe a moderator can post that email address. And I I bet I can find you someone who does.
Hyena Haas, yes, we do have a Patreon, thanks to Stacy, who has been our guiding star through the Patreon process. It's truly, she has been very instrumental in this. Yeah, we do have a Patreon.
And hopefully a moderator can post a link to that Patreon.
Scott Colehart is already done.
He is on it. Okay, so I put some vision in there. I put some breathing in there. Let me grab a head form. Then we'll grab a strapping kit. Jones.
Hyena Haas says, and Discord, so fancy. Philly G, I'm buying a Jonesy shirt if you all design one.
They're being worked on, actually. I know that for sure.
Jonesy shirts are coming. Hey, Brian. Brian Rupert says hello. Brian is a Krampus
What do
guy.
you got, a tripod camp, buddy? There's
A Jonesy shirt is coming. I provided the graphic for Stan, and he is designing us a shirt. Which is funny because I don't want to buy a ton of t-shirts, regardless of how much I love them. But I will have to have a Jonesy shirt. Shirt of my own cat. Have you ever made a skeleton mask?
No. I have made skull masks. I have never made a mask where your head is a whole skeleton. But I have made several masks where your head looks like a skull.
Skeletor mask.
I have made a Skeletor mask. That is on our website, and I bet you can find it.
On it.
Or someone will send you a link.
Unless Scott Colehart beats me to it. He's the champ, man, I'm telling you.
I actually think that your hands are going to be full anyway, so.
I have just posted the link to the Skeletor mask, Hyena Haas. So please take a second and you can see. I believe we actually have one in stock. Yes, we have a Skeletor mask. Want a table cam while you adjust that? Tripod cam?
Yeah. No, I just can't see to know if it's adjusted.
It's adjusted. There's me
No, you want to see
and
hands.
2 cats and a dog.
Okay, how about, that's good. That's good enough. Good enough.
That'll work. Ryan Paul says, also fun new things. I got my first tattoo.
Go to table cam. When you're putting the eyes on, you always want to vacuum the eye about an inch up. Inch up and an inch down.
John C says, I typed Skeletor so many times it's in my keyboard dictionary. Hey Edson.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. 52 people are watching.
Right now I'm adding elastic straps to this, so the mask will hold on to a head. And then we're going to put it on a head form and give it some ears.
Hyena Haas, did you see the link that I posted for you? I did not tag you on it, but I just posted it a few seconds ago.
Which link is that?
For the Skeletor mask.
Hope everybody had a good weekend today.
Okay, good deal. So I'm going to adjust the camera just a little bit. Right.
Using double cap rivets. Nice set of pliers.
Ron, we did all right with the weather. It was 2 full days of severe wind, and yesterday was. It busted our. Oh, Jones, don't count on that. Nope, Jones. Ooh. Come here, buddy. No, you don't.
We have a kitty.
A kitty who
is
desperately wants to get on the keyboard.
taking a walk across the computer that is running everything.
Ron, the wind was so incredible yesterday, it actually busted our fence. So it was something else, but it was doing a number. We lost power about 8 times yesterday. But this morning, it's all smooth, so we're good to go. Hey, Hallstaffs. Hallstaff's animatronic workshop. Edson says it's been a very productive Saturday. Thanks for asking.
Steve!
Hal Haas says, would it be cheaper to buy an actual welding mask or make one for costuming?
Probably cheaper to just buy one. A cheap welding mask is going to run you, about $20 or so. And I think making one, you'd be in it about that much at least, and it wouldn't be as comfortable like that as just one you buy.
Stacy says, sorry about the fence. It's the gate portion of the fence just busted open. It's fixable.
Yeah, it ripped the board off of the fence.
But it just was amazing wind yesterday, and we lost power several times and internet, and I just didn't want to do that to you guys. Tina says, hey Alan, did you see my Krampus Santa hat with the baby head bell video? Do you think it looks okay?
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. When did you post it? I don't see everything. I try to. I don't see everything unless if I'm tagged in it, then I know I'll see it.
Hey,
If I'm not tagged, then I can't guarantee that I'll see it.
Rob O'Brien says, hello. Anthony Pantano says, I thought you said double cat rivets. Well,
Double cap. Cap. It's kind of weird facing the other direction.
I know, but as it says, unless he makes one from the $5 grinding shield that Harbor Freight sells.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Buy is the way to go.
Yeah, Tina, tag him on it so that.
Yeah, tag me. I'd love to see it.
So you were cutting that mask.
Yeah, that little outlet for your chin. Okay, so now you put this stuff away. I should be able to do one more adjustment to this camera, and we'll be in good shape.
There's your favorite cat, everybody. I have to show Jonesy. People get upset. There you go. There's your boy. Okay, let's get it with the table. Table cam. What are you doing here? We have Jonesy. And we have Jenkins. You guys really only come here for
Jenkins looks really sleepy. Like her eyes are closing.
She might nap out. Okay. Yep.
And I need to reset. I need to see this camera so I can know
Okay.
where it's at. This guy pointed down.
Tripod.
Yeah, too low.
Ronald Ryan says the boss.
It is not intuitive where these cameras are aiming.
Hey, David Carter.
That is not an easy thing per se. Okay, I have to step out and I have to grab some EVA foam to make these Skaven ears out of.
Okay, table cam. can. So while he's there, I'm going to move this to the lovely Jenkins. And yes, Cheney is absolutely supposed to be chewing on that. Jenkins? Jenkins. She's so fantastic. She is 1.5 years old, but she is absolutely in charge, so don't let it cross her. Alright, you ready?
Will be
Let's
very
back
short.
over to here. Jones is maybe somebody next about that. Okay, doggos are doing well tonight. They are exhausted. They have been helping me rake acres of leaves today. And wow, there will be some mulching later. Some of this should just have to do by hand. So they are hammered, except for Cheney, who has now decided that he's gonna chew on his pipe.
That is sacrificial pipe.
Sacrificial pipe. We have two other cats, Tuxedo and Doyle, who knows where they are. Have some wildlife picture for you.
And I'm looking at references real quick so I get this ear shape right.
So again, guys, thanks so much for the feedback. It was super helpful. I'm gonna wait until you are ready. Hiya Haas says, I'm trying to make the mask Whitey wears in Coraline. Edson says, the camera switching stuff is so professional looking. Great job. Hi, Chuck. Well, thank you for indulging us as we are working on trying to...
I actually spent all day setting up a camera that just died. And we're not even on that
No,
camera.
I've got you. Table can is here. So thanks, guys. You're part of the learning process. Got you.
Boy, is a delay on that. Okay.
Good. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to tripod cam, check it. Tripod cam is real good with that.
Cool.
Are you gonna put hair on the rat?
I think we're gonna flock it.
Tina says, so many kitties. We have 4 kitties and 3 dogs. Yes, queer path, so many leaves. We have over 300 trees on our property, and they're all very tall oak trees that have lots of leathery leaves, so, yeah, it's good. Tina says, I have a black cat named Binks. David Carr says, what are you doing tonight, Alan? What are you making?
I'm making a duck. I am actually working on a Skaven, which is a rat creature from 40K, which is a game that is very popular in the UK, and they play it some here.
John C. says, in space, no one can hear you scream. Well, Jones can, but he doesn't really care.
Right, girls don't care.
Edson says, when's the opening theme music going to start?
Well, I might have that going as early as tomorrow. One of the things that I have is a stream deck that I was going to set up today, but when I updated OBS, it wiped out a bunch of other settings, and I got all those back up except no microphone. So I called in my crack tech team, Scott Colhart and his son, and they got me up and running again. So, or else I would not have been able to go live today.
6 String Gunslayer says, me and my fiance have 7 kitties and 2 dogs. Never a dull moment. I agree.
Wow.
Edson says, hit the Muppet Show theme.
That's copyrighted. It'll have to be. I'll probably use the same music I use for YouTube's.
Hey Lanny, did you get your notification that your mask shipped yesterday? Monday being a holiday, there will be no mail, so it looks like it's going to get to you on Tuesday. But we did ship you yesterday. Mr. Jimmy, nice rat, Alan. I made one about a month ago for a guy in Denmark for LARPing.
Yeah, this is one that I sculpted, boy, I don't know, 4 years ago or so for Dark Hour. and then, and it's kind of a redo of one I did before that, but I went ahead and took a buck of it and remolded that. So I think Stan did this mold on a live video a while back. Right now, I'm figuring out how I want these ears on. I think that's going to be it right there. Yeah. Which is the same way that I do the werewolf ears, but a very different shape. Rat ears are kind of pointed, they're not round like mouse ears. So I'm trying to stay true to that.
Did you put the sharpener filter on again?
No. The camera that I spent all day setting up died shortly after we went to stream. I think that is, it did not have enough power. I think the battery died.
Mike Ness says you have to use your van horn to end your opening theme song. Hey, Cobwebs!
Hello, Cobwebs. I love the rolling chairs, but sometimes I sit down in it and it rolls backwards 5 feet. And then I gotta do a little crab scoot. This is pretty snotty. It's getting thick with temperature. It's getting close to freezing in here, so it's thickening up on me.
Cobwebs posted a link on the Metamorphosis book that apparently was down to $130 somewhere, and he's asking if anybody jumped on that. It's a good book.
Yeah, I got it for Christmas last year.
Hey, Riot Demon.
Well, 2 years ago now, technically.
Okay.
The Riot Demon. Throw back a bottle of beer. Shady boy.
Cobweb says it's on Amazon for $130. I grabbed it, then it went up to $137.
It's a really good book, man. It's a set. There's 2 books, and amazing pictures. If you do this kind of work, or you like to make things, then it's worth it as a reference for sure. I haven't spent all the time I should going through it, but right now I kind of just pet it and call it my precious. You might switch to table cam. I'm going to do this here first.
Got it? Hauntings by Design. Hello.
Cheney. He's surfing for stuff to go off of
Larry
his table.
Hughes says, table cam seems to be a better picture. Cobweb says, Gorillas in the Mist blew my mind as a kid, and I thought Sigourney Weaver was actually working with silverbacks. Adam Durbin, Alan needs a sponsorship from Woodweld and Harbor Freight. I agree.
I use a lot of those. You might switch to that camera.
Got it? Mike Chisnowski. Question, I got my fur. Can I use contact cement to glue it to blue jeans?
Yes. Yes, you can. I've done that.
What kind of paint works well on metal?
An oil-based paint or a solvent-based paint. Go to a store called English Color. They're an auto parts paint store, and there's gonna be one near you. You think there isn't, but there is. There's way more than you think, and they're all over. And kind of like Sherwin-Williams, and they can help you out. And Cobwebs is on here too, and he knows a thing or two about metal work and car work, so he might have an answer different than mine, and I would respect his input.
Is this a rat?
This is a rat.
Master Splinter.
It could be a version of Master Splinter. Change the ears. This guy's going to have cowls and everything. He's definitely going to be very Skaven. So last night, I was trying to find something to distract myself, and I almost downloaded Skyrim, but instead I went for The Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt.
Game?
What?
Is this a game?
It's a video game. Which, yeah.
Adam Durbin says no English color in Virginia.
There's none?
It's the juice funniest looking duck I've ever seen. Heina Haas says they don't have any locations near me.
Okay.
Right, Demon, I hope you try Skyrim next.
It's on my list, like it's on my short list. This mask is making that rat-like squeak already. For some reason tonight, there's just a bit of a delay in the cameras. And it's messing with my mind. My mind is unmessable, man.
Kenzarish says Skyrim is a great game. Last I was at level 200. Adam Durbin says play Ark or 7 Days to Die. Tina Kusiak says Skyrim is amazing. You can play as a cat person.
Yes. That I knew. Okay. And I know I'm going to do the cowl with the eyes and everything, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to get a base coat on this. Grab myself some black paint.
Hey, big dog. Edson says, depending on what color they're looking for, most auto parts stores sell auto paint, just simple single stage, just prime, sand, and paint. Lisa says, I'm more of an Animal Crossing girl, and Hyena Haas says, Dead by Daylight is pretty fun too, and horror-based.
I did want to play Dead. I wanted to see Dead by Daylight. I heard a lot of good things about it.
Cobweb says, single-stage paint is garbage.
There you go.
74 people are watching.
I might have said it differently, but.
Kinsbury says the Friday the 13th game is great. Realm says that.
Can you switch cameras low?
Now you have started a gaming conversation. Which is cool. Hello, 1980.
Hey, 1980, good to see you on, sir. Are you still making furniture?
There's plenty of conversation going on. They're all talking to each other, which is kind of cool. They said no. Headboard is finished and wired.
That's awesome. Was it a special headboard or a run-of-the-mill headboard?
Hey, Felicia F. says good evening. Alan says I'm here. Adam Durbin says I'm here for Alan making friends. You came to the right place.
Good to have you, sir. We are a friendly bunch.
Larry says, wondering if the two cameras are different types.
Well, there were 3 cameras. The third one was a GoPro, and these 2 are the same type. Now, I might need to clean that lens over there because things in the shop get dusty really fast. And I'll do that as soon as I get up again. Give it a good wipey wipe. And I'll probably only go till like 10:30 tonight, guys. Maybe even earlier. We'll see. But I want to get a good chunk done on this, so I can get it finished and ship it out Tuesday.
Alicia, he is making a Skaven mask. Starts with a mask with a rat blank and is going to be a Skaven.
Yeah, Skaven's like a rat man, rat monster.
1980 says it's a rustic style headboard with lights to plug in for charging phones. That is awesome.
Yeah, building the USB ports into furniture is pretty big now.
Would the Skaven mask be used for the head of an ROUS?
If you were doing it as a, yes, it could be used as that. Because RUSs were people in costumes, it is pretty much the right size. RUSs look a little possum-y to me. That's what I based my head off of when I made the one I did. Now that we are painted, we're going to speed cure
the mouth open and move.
It does not on this mask, no.
Ezekiel liked the videos I posted of doggos today. And today he says, I designed, built, stained, wired, and finished the headboard with the assistance of my son.
That's awesome.
Adam, my name is Shannon. Good to meet you.
Or the nice lady who reads comments. I just cleaned the camera off.
Okay, I didn't touch anything.
Would you mind swapping cameras?
Am I facing the camera, honey?
A little over to the, there you go. Good. Move over a bit to your right. Perfect. That's good.
Okay. Any comments on the mask?
Zoo, the face moves nicely. Nice. Nice movement. Looks great. Now all I see is an ROUS. Nice. 1990 says, I picked up a premium Deadpool animatronic head. Now I really want to build a body for it. I haven't seen anyone do it yet. Big Dog says, great movement. Details are great. Looks great. Love the mask. Hey, Beth. Looks great.
Thanks.
Hey, Finn Godwolf. What color are you going to flock him?
Probably gray.
Adam says you have very intense eyes when you get into character.
You have to kind of do crazy eye a little bit in order to pop what's happening. You know, you got to act past that mask, and sometimes a mask can shut you down if you're not trying to act past it, because a mask actually has a dampening effect on your acting and on your character and on your movement. Same with a big costume. And it's just, you have to kind of act past it.
Felicia says, I think it would be great for a Rat Man if I make the Anita Blake series characters.
Are there rat men in Anita Blink? I got partway through that series. I think I got to book 6, and there was just too much sex with jaguar people. I'm tapping out, guys. It felt like it was not about story anymore. It was very adult.
What would be a good way to make sweat stains on a costume?
I would put some yellow dye, heavy dilute yellow dye with water, and spray it on. Aerosol sprayer. Fits around the ring of the shirt. And then, as always, when you're dyeing anything, throw it in the dryer. Heat set that dye.
Tom Everett says, the sculpting of the mask fits the head nice. Hello from Scotland, says Field Walker Masks.
Hey, Field Walker.
Says, Raphael the Rat King is a character for this one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Good night, Hyena Haas.
Yes. Yeah, I think the last book I did, like he got skinned or something in it. Just too weird.
Losing you. Here. Hey, Linda. Finn says, I was on your website and noticed the paints are not available yet. Were they pushed back a bit? Also, Alan, do you still have the mold for the Metal of the Mutant?
I don't know if I have that mutant mold anymore. I think I actually got rid of that. I was never very happy with that. It wasn't very good, I'll be honest with you. The paints will be up by the end of this month. We are pushing and working to make that happen.
Tripod cam is completely off the table now, so I'm going to turn it on and I'm going to go there and keep working. Are you going to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Good. Kalisha says, I'm honestly just overjoyed that you know the series.
I do. Yeah, Anita Blake Vampire.
Cobweb says, Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim. It's a great book. I have a first print, first edition.
Nicodemus, pretty cool rat.
John Sheffield says this is looking good.
Thanks, John.
I actually like the tripod camera right now. It's a little better for what you're doing. Lisa says, please consider blank paint combo kits.
That is absolutely happening. I am already considering it. That's already happening. It's on the list. We're going to do blanks and then 6 colors with that blank.
Yes, we turn the heater off. I'm not chilling. Hey, Michael Lassiter. Rob O'Brien wants paint by numbers monsters. Lisa says, awesome sauce, they will make great gifts.
What's funny, you laugh kind of about paint by numbers, but I kind of sculpt that way. When I'm sculpting, I sculpt in an eye bag. And I know I make a nice dividing line. I know I'm going to paint that a certain color. I make sure that my sculpture is broken up in ways that it's easy to paint. One of the things you don't want to have to do is fill in details with paint. You know, I wish they had sculpted a cheekbone in this, so when I shade the cheekbone, I know where that goes.
it says, what is the name of the hair used on the werewolf? I have the website, but not the name of the material used for the hair.
Is the website the Woolery or is the website Monterey Mills? I use 2 different types of fur and hair on, well, some werewolves I use 3 or 4 different hair techniques. So.
Ken Zarish says, I like how the brown makes the mask stand out and the white, and like the white touch. Food God Wolf says, what about a Zoom course lab to go with the blanks and paints?
Also in the plans. Yeah, also in the plans. Or we'll do live paint-alongs. I'll let everybody buy kits, you know, and then once they're all out and you've got them, then we do some live videos.
I got it. Keep going.
Why don't you use the other camera?
Because I want to see this. I do have that. Camera's good. Oh. That heater is amazing.
Yeah, works well.
Look, oh my goodness, we're nice and toasty now. Kalisha says, paint and sip with masks, yes.
Well, the sipping is up to you, yes. Provide your own sip.
Paint with a twist, making monsters. That's funny.
Yeah, this guy, very little of him actually shows, in all honesty. Zutsu Riot, throw back a bottle of beer.
Ezekiel says, no sipping if I come. Ezekiel will have tea. What color flocking will you use?
Gray.
Hey, Riot Demon, yes, the weather is much better. We had some severe wind for 2 days, and yesterday it absolutely,
Table cam.
what?
Table cam.
It absolutely blew things around to the point where we lost power so many times and internet so many times that we couldn't go live. But all's well, it's just Texas. We get everything, but we never get anything gently. Everything we get is severe.
Okay, you can go back now. I just want to show them mixing that color up.
Okay. Is that a good frame for you?
Yeah. Yeah, a little low. That's where they got you, they got me, and a giant rat.
Hooray!
Yeah, the black, the brown were all to have depth on this kind of flesh color that I'm hitting it with now.
Riot Demon says, you guys are getting better at this. I hope so. If that was meant for us.
Yeah.
This is our first night trying to get back to this, and the intention, of course, is so you guys can see better, hear better, and you know, we were talking about the idea of a Zoom class back around early spring of last year was something I thought, yeah, that'd be fun, but you know, it wasn't something that was really on focus. And now here we are in January, and we're still in this predicament. And now it's like, well, let's rethink that. And you can't hardly do that with a phone like you can this.
Yeah.
If we were able to do remote classes, remote demos, or paint-alongs, or things like that. These cameras and this audio is going to really be instrumental. So you guys can see up close, you can see different angles, you can hear us, and that's really the intention. But we're learning. It's getting better. Hey, buddy. I didn't know you were asleep over there. Gregory Haynes, hey. He says, I just found out you guys are making a rat. I haven't seen this one before. Kalisha says, I got my kid torturing the dog with the zombie snail sound now. There you go. Good kid.
Well, okay. It's a happy accident, we'll call it. Alright, yeah, so now I have that. Can someone Google rats and tell me what color rat noses are? I feel like rat noses are pink. I don't think they're like a dog's nose is black. What color is a rat's nose?
Thanks, Danny. We'll check out your email when we're done. Lisa says different Zoom theme nights would be cool. Honey by Design. Is it just me, or does anyone else feel chilled out when they watch Alan paint? Rob O'Brien says that the noses are pink. Everybody's saying pink.
Okay, that is what I went with. What my heart of hearts was telling me.
Alicia said, my shirt came in, now I gotta get one for him.
Awesome.
Ben says, I think a Zoom lab would be a lot of fun. You know, it was never something that I really thought would be something we'd consider, but I think that we might be considering it. Ryland Shaw says, what is a Skaven?
It is a race of rat men from a game called 40K. Warhammer 40K.
Doily. Hi, Doyle.
Hey, buddy.
So now Doyle is here. Hi, buddy. Y'all are hearing another cat. That is Doyle.
He's needy.
Let's see if I can move that over to the other camera. Here you go. Yet another cat. Cats, sweet cats. There's you see in the back is our tabby. That's Doyle. He's the Indiana Jones of cats. He is very adventurous and likes to come in and crash the party. So there goes Doyle. Our elder statesman Tuxedo is asleep on the couch, and I don't know if we'll see him tonight. All right. I want to say, I realize you're not here for the cats and dogs. But
Some of them are.
the truth is, you are.
Some of them are.
Here he goes. Doyle.
Doyle.
Okay, get back to you. See, you guys like cat videos too. Hey, Chatty Doyle. Yes. The Tricatodon, yes. What is the sculpt on the right on the rat? What is the sculpt right on the rat's nose? What is that sculpt right on the rat's nose?
Which camera?
Be-
There's Anubis back there.
I think it's Anubis.
There's Anubis. There's a sea monster. There is Krampus. Yeah.
Yes, another talking cat. Michael McBain. Rats with dark fur on their faces have dark noses, gray, black, white. Gray rats have light pink ones. Lisa says, had to take a look at the source. Awesome character. Will this have earrings? Hi, buddy.
Yes, we will do some earrings. This will look more like an assassin Skaven. So if you put in Skaven assassin, it'll get you a good idea of what this rat head will look like. Doyle, I'm not painting a cat butthole right now, but thanks for the reference.
Doyle, Jonesy, so many kitties. Yes, Doyle is cute. Indiana kitty. Jonesy is watching. How did Doyle come by his name?
So when we got him, I was reading a book series that had a protagonist named Doyle Carrick. And since it was timely, I think there was 3 books in that series at the time, I named him Doyle. Because he got into trouble like Doyle does. Yeah. Doyle.
Good boy. Tina says, come for the mask making, stay for the pets. Hallstaff says, I just put my cats to bed. Scott, thank you, Scott Shop Mascots. Did you sculpt the Anubis?
Ian Alderick actually sculpted it. Ian works with me at Dark Hour, and he got to sculpt some while he was there. Even I occasionally have to stop and pet a kitty. I
Yep.
don't think a
Hey, Paul
rat's
Bennett.
teeth should be very clean.
Do I need the static wand gun to float correctly?
Yes. That's, but they can be found for like $100, so they're not terribly expensive.
You got help?
Yes.
He wants to help you.
He wants me to stop doing what I'm doing and pet him.
Well, you should. What is it, buddy? Not getting the love you need?
Timmy's stuck in a well?
Timmy's stuck in a well. Gotcha. He wants to paint too.
We don't have shy animals.
Ben says, I can tell when Alan is tired. He's quiet, focused, no singing or joking. Hope y'all didn't burn yourselves out fixing your fence.
No, not at all. And we didn't start until what, 8:30? Almost 9 o'clock.
We didn't start going live.
Yeah, but yeah, we kind of added all day, different stuff, and technology wears me out. That's not where I burn more calories fixing tech problems than I do, the same amount of work, making masks, because one, I do a lot more than the other.
Chad says, I had trouble finding the center on my sculpt, so I put on a Dawn Lanning sword.
Okay. I know that he's big on center lines, and I don't think that's a bad idea.
Hey, Jones.
Okay, I'm getting there on the tee.
Big Ink Studios, hello.
Hello again.
So I'm glad the Wi-Fi gods are stronger than the weather gods tonight. Cape Cod has been horrible this past week. It was something the last 2 days. Today was much better. They're saying that the audio is slightly behind.
Is the audio behind? Is the audio behind? I like to move it. Don't know how to fix that. Yeah, I might have to go through and adjust some settings. Again, It's been a challenging day. Just enjoy your kung fu movie, guys.
Try refreshing, guys. Guys, would somebody please refresh their feed? I cannot do it. Refresh your feed and tell me if that fixes it. That will be something to learn for us. Please tell us if refresh.
The cameras have way more of a lag than normal too, and I don't know why that is.
But tell us if that fixes it. Kalisha's okay. You guys who have a delay, let me know if that works. Kung Fu Fury.
Why did you say Kung Fu Fury?
I'm reading what they say on here.
Oh, Kung Fu.
I refreshed, it did not help. Okay.
But not is there anybody out there who has no lag between audio and video? It could just be the state of the world and the weather and the internet.
Okay. Danny Flattery says it's good on his end, no lag.
Okay, then.
Haunting by Design says refreshed, all looks well. Riot Demon, I did not fix it for me, but the delay is very slight. Not sure if it's the only camera. Mine is lagging, but not by much. Hey, Al Matra.
Hi, Al.
Thanks for the feedback, everybody. You're helping us learn.
Yeah.
Our beauty, oh rats, I'm late.
Oh,
okay.
Rats.
I refreshed and no lag, says Finn Godwolf.
Okay, that means it's probably not us.
Okay, so
possibly not
I
us.
need to adjust this camera just a little bit here. Give it just a little bit there. This is tabletop cam. Tripod cam is not, but you're not working on that side, so it's okay.
Right now I'm underneath kind of painting teeth.
Okay.
My goal is to have tabletop cam just stays down on the table.
Right.
And we only really go to that when I'm working on something down here. But that's why I wanted the GoPro cam to be another camera for this work. But
okay.
We'll get there.
Thanks, everybody. We are a lot of moving parts tonight, but and a lot of cats. But we are we're learning. So thank you so much.
I needed more cats.
Yeah. Ezekiel, send me Spooky. I need another cat. So Big Dog says, I'm watching on my iPad and it's great. Watching on the big screen, there's a lag.
Huh.
Thank you, Rob. We're trying. He says, you'll get it sorted out. Gregory Haynes says, this guy would be perfect for the Nutcracker.
That's one of the things we used him for. We had Skaven assassins during 2 or 3 Octobers ago, and then we had several rat kings and rats at our Christmas show.
Off, buddy. No, not there, please. Oh, buddy, no.
Give me that kitty. Give me that kitty.
Take the kitty. Take the kitty.
Here.
He just knocked off my chat.
Well, get it back. We needs it. Yeah.
Okay. Doily, Doily the kitty, Doily. This is Doyle the cat. Jones is here. He's on the other table.
When Rodney was at Monster Camp for his class, Doyle came in, stopped everything to yell at me because he wanted attention. Like we were having a little meet up and I was teaching him something, and Doyle decided it was time for him to get attention. He walked right in the middle of all the people and yelled at him.
And threw a fit. Threw a fit. Yes, we don't get to see Doyle very often. He doesn't always. Doyle just kind of does his thing. Oh my goodness, he's got pink all over his paw.
That's fine. He'll get over it.
Oh my gosh, come here, buddy. Let me get a napkin here. Oh, Doyle, honey.
In the future, I can actually see one person doing the camera switching, one person reading comments. You know, baby, he'll walk it off, love.
Walk it off in our house.
No, it'll come off before then. The house is pretty far away.
Look at all that. So you got little
Yeah.
pink paw prints all over your table.
Yeah, it's redecoration.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, kitty.
I think the house could use some pink
Right
footprints.
in the paint.
Some people buy stencils for those and put those all around the words live, laugh, love.
Yes,
I don't know why.
he did. Pink paw prints everywhere.
Just help
He
me.
does want to paint. You're right.
Okay, pretty close on this.
He did, Horror Beauty. He came in and was meowing and threw a mild fit that he wasn't getting the attention he needed, and literally he got his attention though. He stopped the entire class. Jenkins? Now Jenkins has come back in. Hello.
I'll move the camera in a second. Right now I am moving all the stuff I need to work with.
Our Beauty, tonight we have we have 4 cats, and 3 of them are in the shop right now. Literally, they are, and then the 3 dogs are asleep on the floor. So Doyle, Jones, and Jenkins are in the shop. Tuxedo, I think, is asleep on the couch in the house. But who knows? He may come in. Let's move that tripod cam.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? Oh, darling.
And tomorrow I will go live when I am flocking him and doing his finishing touches.
Oh, and Doyle.
Yeah, he doesn't like noise.
Ezekiel says, when I move to Texas, I'll do the camera work and sort the audio. He's a million miles away.
Sort it, man. Sort it.
Tina says, have all the kitties paint with safe paint and then sell them on the store. And doggos, you know, we will buy them. You guys are nuts.
I ain't got enough time to make all the masks I'm supposed to have on the
Rotten
site.
cats.
I promised somebody, I forget who, that something, I forget what, was going to be on the website by the end of the month.
Oh, gosh.
I don't even know what it was anymore.
Oh, dear.
But I tried. Where on earth?
Hey, Alan, does power washing a mold in freezing weather affect the mold?
No. Don't leave the mold out. Bring the mold inside where it's not freezing. But you can power wash in it.
So where are the dog chewed hats? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, my wife was supposed to put those on. Talk to my web person.
What do you charge for a hat that is
$5 extra for labor.
chewed up by a dog?
You charge $5 more.
You guys have got to understand my dilemma of trying to figure out a price for something like that. Here's a brand new ball cap that my dog chewed up, and I'm going to charge you how much for that? Gross.
Do distressed jeans cost more than non-distressed jeans?
Lisa says, last May you were going to offer your series of claws and monster gloves. Bam! Lisa got you.
And I still am, but it doesn't make sense. I don't want to put them out until I take them to a show, because if a lot of folks will just blatantly steal the idea, and I would rather get a little bit of money for it before they do that. I don't mind that, but I'd like to make a little bit of money first. So I want to take it to a show before I release it on the internet. I hope that makes sense. There are some things that I don't necessarily do full tutorials for, but you can figure it out. I mean, because they're money makers for me. And while somebody wants to make something for them, go right ahead. But if you want to make and sell it, that's a little different. If you need ideas for something to make and sell to haunted houses, like anybody, just ask me and I'll tell you. There's lots of products I would gladly give away that I don't have time to make, and I know they'll do well.
Do you think Transworld will still happen this year?
It's in May, so the odds are better than if it was in March.
Good night, Clear Pass.
That's what I know so far.
Hey, Ross. Glow Skin Bones. Ross says, how about money collected for the dog hats go to a local rescue in Texas of Shannon's choosing? All right, Ross, now you're playing with my heart.
I am the rescue.
Brian Neiman says, I remember you mentioning fiberglass pumpkins being a good thing to make. What other thing?
Well, I don't necessarily want to say here. Message me. If you really want to start a business, message me. And then I can give you business ideas.
Danny Flattery, I just tagged you on a comment. The picture that you sent in the email did not come through. Can you send it as an attachment?
Did you remember when Bella?
Knocked off that.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, the color cup is gone. And I don't see it under the table.
Nor do I.
I should pretty easily be able to see that.
Because it's silver. No, I do not see it. It's not behind here.
You go back to comments, baby. I'll find it.
So it's a possibility that.
It was absconded with.
Yes. Doggos ate it. Okay. They ate it. See, Mike saw the same thing I did. Are you going to flock tomorrow?
Yes. I'm going to do everything tomorrow to finish this mask. It'll be done.
Hauntings by Design said my son just saw what you're making and wanted me to tell you it's awesome.
Well, thank you. Hauntings by Designs' son.
Well, Finn, I think that the paint that was in the cup was black. I don't know who ate it. I don't know where it went.
It's silver. I mean, it's yeah, I don't know where it went to either. That's weird.
Nope, but I remember. That was.
But right now it is. I have a backup color cup, but of course it is not clean. I'm gonna get myself some gloves because I'm going to use carburetor cleaner. That stuff's nasty. Dos gatos.
It's a cat night. Doyle has left us. What was gross?
These are medium gloves.
Tiny.
They do not fit.
Tiny. Oh no. Big paws. Chain is it. Big dog, there's your boy. Camera's just a little bit too high. Let me see what you're doing. Oh my goodness, those are tight gloves.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Can see my fingerprints.
You cleaning out a cup?
Yeah. Yeah, not getting anything out of this one just yet. Hang on one second, I'm gonna grab a pokey tool.
I'll be snail, I agree. Big dog, I know you love this boy. This boy is now 115 pounds. He is 1 year old. He has not stopped growing. None of them have. Ooh, skin and bones. Carb cleaner hurts like crazy if you get it cut your hand. Gross. And did you see how tight those gloves were on his big paw? While he's gone, I'm going to indulge you with more cat videos. See? Cat videos are everything. Got a little grooming going on here. It's very cute. Hi guys. Jinx. Jones. How's it going, guys? You're watching cat videos.
Yeah.
They are, Adam. They're buddies.
All of our animals get along pretty well. We were noting that earlier today.
They're pretty harmonious, which is wonderful.
You know what's awesome? XL gloves are awesome.
But you just get the wrong size?
Yeah, let's grab the wrong box. Well, I keep the mediums around for...
Oh, I mean, that's funny with your mighty paw in there. Speaking of paws, she just almost got in that paint.
When Rob was in the shop, he puts on my XL gloves. It looks like he's got grocery bags on his hands. Okay. It's time for featherweed.
No, I don't think the kitties are gonna get in the carbonator cleaner, but they did get in the paint.
No, carburetor cleaner's way over here. And I leave that up on the table. I don't even let that hit the ground.
Then says, I missed the Jersey Devil live streams, but watched them today. Alan, I really like the cotton rubber cement combo. Very cool to see your new ideas and how they work.
You know what? That's an old idea. It's not even mine. That's how a lot of the Godzilla costumes were done. Whatever material they make them out of, like upholstery foam, they'll do contact cement and that cotton, or latex and cotton, either one. For Godzilla himself, it was a type of foam, and they burned it. And when it dripped, they let it land on the Godzilla suit, and that is what made his texture. Ha-ha! You see that? Now we got flow, kids. We are flowing. That is wonderful.
Adam Dermott says, new product ideas, latex masks for cats. They'll wear them all of 9 seconds.
Yeah, I don't think you have time for a picture on those. Cats don't play.
While your carburetor trick is awesome, I think what they're enjoying is Jenkins in your chair.
That's fine.
Mask slasher. When people wear masks with colored see-through eyes, how do they get those to fit so well? And what do most people use?
Okay, so do you mean like lenses? It's a terrible idea, and it doesn't really work because of how fast they fog up. Okay, I just use 99% alcohol to clean off the carburetor cleaner. So that is now cleaner, and moisture travels through it, so that's what I needed.
Hey, Gene Sanford. Thanks, Danny. I'll check it out and see if it came through.
Oh, check it out.
Danny's trying to send an email with a picture of a Wrinkles the Clown for you.
Okay.
And the first
Is he from a movie, Danny?
Says, dogs have owners, cats have slaves. Yes, he's from a movie.
Okay. Back in business.
Okay, Danny, got it.
So, Danny, are you new to watching live streams from me? What made you decide that I was the guy to turn to for Wrinkles the Clown?
He's new, yes. And it says, I like Lisa's idea. If you cannot find the clown mask, buy a blank and paint it like a clown.
Okay. What's funny is, I'm going to be done in like 5 or 6 minutes, but I had to get my airbrush working.
Danny says, honestly, after looking at all your other masks, I just thought I'd ask to see if you're interested. Rob O'Brien says, wow, great detail. There you go.
I don't normally do much clown stuff. But I'm also in the never say never business.
Thank you. Kalisha Fisher just became a $5 Patreon. Thank you so much.
Felicia, you're awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
That reminds me, I'm so engrossed in tech issues, my thought of the day video is uploaded to YouTube, but I haven't put it on Patreon yet. This is a very translucent gray. It's just going to help me do some shading. The shading will add a little bit of drama.
Or with circle dots under the ears.
That's the rivet that holds it on.
Just there you go.
And this will build as I put more layers on. It's just a translucent shadow gray kind of color. About 90% of this you won't see because this mask will have a cowl over it. Of fabric, like a hood almost.
They said no chef's hat.
No what?
Chef's hat like Ratatouille.
Oh.
Very cute. Is he going to have whiskers?
Normally no. I find whiskers to be pretty distracting, but we'll see.
That's what the customer wants. If he wants whiskers.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Paint the nose. Are the ears EVA craft foam?
Yes, and I made them earlier today.
Gene Sanford says, I'm hiding some areas with dirt on a prompt zombie head as we speak.
Hooray! And one of the reasons why I didn't do more for this transition is he's going to have a cowl that fits over his head, so his eyes are open and his mouth, but it's almost like a hood, and his ears stick out of it. It's a real fun look. But I got this guy this much done so that we could.
Ezekiel says the cats have all come in to kill the rat. Good kitties.
That's right. They're all here for their mousers.
They're here to take a nap.
Well,
Are you going to do any armor or helmet?
No, because the customer did not order one.
Will you be adding wet to the mouth to give it a dripping salada look?
Probably not dripping. I did add wet look to this just now.
Am I in camera?
You are. You are. Ezekiel says, getting Doyle. Can I spray Krylon mat over Plastinate gloss?
It will crack, and you'll see it. So I wouldn't do that. But they have a Liquitex matte sealer, matte varnish, I should say.
This looks great, nice. Looking for big pellets to nibble. Scampers, that is so cool, wicked. Creepy. The beard plays on the mask very well. Hey, Dan McCorson.
Yeah, it sticks out the bottom. That's how it goes.
Chad says, I just had an idea and I thought I would check your thoughts. I'm sculpting a fin on my sculpt, and I'm thinking I might be better to make it out of foam and attach it after the pool.
I makes molding a lot easier.
Al says, the mask freaks Jerry out, so that's great.
Okay, so gang, that is going to be it for tonight. Wanted to show you guys this part. This was a blank when we started. I pulled it out of the mold at the beginning, and now it is all painted and glossed. The next step is going to be flocking, and then after I flock it, it will get some fabric stuff done to it. So that's going to be tomorrow. Wife, say good night.
Good night, everybody. Thank you. Thanks for all your help.
And I, everyone, have to come over here, and I have to say good night, and go make stuff.